What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and I'm bringing you some more Battlefield 3 beta footage. This is a collection of clips that I've gotten over the last few games last night, like 6 or 7 games. Nothing too spectacular, like a 6-man spray or something. But I had so much footage taped that I was digging through and digging through and digging through, and I just didn't have anything too crazy, so this is what I get you. I have some sniper gameplay for those that you have asked, and I'll get into the recon tree in a little bit, but we've seen some issues crop up through this beta. People complaining about the graphics and how BC2 looked better, which is, I don't know how people are out of their mind. I think they're just looking for something to complain about and just say, oh, look, I told you this game was going to be crap. It's all bogus. EA came out and said that, or DICE, one of the two, came out and said that this beta build that we're playing is months old and that this was a PR-only event. Everything that we're running into has been fixed, yada, 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 and I believe them on that front. The problem I have with that is if this was a PR event, why would you release months-old buggy beta game for people to play? It doesn't make any sense. For a PR event, you'd think that they would release what they have, the most recent one, with one map, get some feedback, go from there, yada, yada, yada. I have no idea. It doesn't even make sense from the smallest of businesses' standpoint of why you would do that. But it's EA, and it's almost expected from EA that they just don't get it. I don't understand. They've ruined a lot of launches. They've pushed a lot of companies. They've actually made a lot of companies fail and end up shutting down due to that. But I don't think they have a chance of shutting down DICE due to releasing months-old beta game. But it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, to be completely honest. It's zero, zilch. But it is what it is. I mean, we'll see. I expect the release to be a lot better. But one thing that I can say for this beta, from playing, I've put in 20-some hours, and the responsiveness of the controls is a million times better. It's got a lot more of a lot faster feel to it than, say, Battlefield Bad Company 2 did. As usual, the audio is beautiful. It sounds like a gun instead of like. And for those of you that maybe have shot a lot of weapons, Call of Duty's guns sound like they're shooting blanks. Like they got the footage of a gun shooting blanks and put it in. It's got a weird, like, dead thump to it. Whereas the Battlefield guns actually sound like, you see the tapes. You can look it up on YouTube. They actually tape actual guns being fired, yada, yada, yada. And they sound legit. So the audio is always beautiful in Battlefield, and this is just as good as usual. A couple things that I've been trying to get into. I've played the engineer tree ridiculously amounts of time here, and I got up to a point where I unlocked, or almost unlocked, a javelin, but I realized it wasn't in the beta yet, which is unfortunate. I've taken the recon tree up to the flamethrower or whatever that gadget is, which isn't in the beta yet, so I can't bring that to you as well. So I'm going to start focusing a little bit on the assault and support class, a little bit more. I've only played them a tad bit, trying to get up in these other trees real quick. One thing I can say about the engineer tree is it's just as versatile as it was in Battlefield Bad Company 2, and so on and so forth. It's got all the makings of that class. You're gonna need that class, and the robot that you can go in and arm and disarm objectives is really, really cool to play with. It's kind of hard to control. It's gonna take a few games for everybody to get used to it, but you can hide it out next to the MCOMs and people don't pay attention, and just sit it there and disarm MCOMs or arm MCOMs without anybody knowing what the heck is going on, that little robot's even sitting there. So you got to pay attention to that. But the engineer tree overall is really well done, and I can't wait till I can actually go up and get all the unlocks. Now for the recon tree, I'm going to bring you another video with the assault and support classes. I'm going to get in the recon tree a little bit here, and you're going to see some recon footage later on in this video here. But the recon tree is super useful. It's got this mobile spawn point you can put down, which helps you push up, drop the mobile spawn point, so you don't have to keep running back, 10 miles like everybody like to complain about. So the mobile spawn point is really, really useful. Not only that, you can put it down switch classes, and the mobile spawn point's still there until you get killed. Now I'm not sure if they fix that and it disappears on release, if it's going to disappear when you switch classes. We'll have to see how that plays out, but at the moment it doesn't. And as far as weaponry goes, though, I'm kind of disappointed in the recon tree. The sniper rifles, especially like the SV98 and the SKS, seem to be lacking oomph. Now, the SV98 is the bolt action sniper rifle, and by the way, which you can unlock a straight bolt for. So the straight bolt like reduces your reload time drastically. So that's one thing you want to look for. Also, they put in a lot of different scopes, and then you can use your laser scope, yada yada yada. And what that does is it really helps out with aggressive sniping. They've put in more availability to aggressive sniping for everybody, which I really like, because I want to get more into that with the bolt actions and see what I can do. I've had a few games that weren't recorded, unfortunately, due to capture being failed. I'm not sure if my Hapog's taking a crap or what's going on, but that I just felt it. And aggressive sniping is a lot of fun, and you can really pull it off in this game a lot better than you could in Battlefield Bad Company 2. So that's a plus. In this knifing clip, I wanted to show because situational awareness. People lack situational awareness. See, I knew a guy on my team was behind me, and so I ran up and took the guy out in the far end because I knew he would come in and take the guy out closer. One thing that a lot of people seem to be lacking in Battlefield is situational awareness. So that's one thing to keep under your hats. But the recon tree seems a little bit random as far as damage goes. Now, the starter rifles are semi-automatic. They're like two-shot kills, sometimes 3, depending on range. But the SV98 is as well, and it doesn't make any sense because you'll see randomly here I take out a guy with 1 shot, and I take out the next guy with 1 shot. Now, I've shot guys point blank in the chest. No scoped them point blank in the chest, and it only took them down to like 60. It took 69% off their health, and then I'd have to finish them off with a pistol. And then there'd be other times I shoot guys point blank and they're down and out. So it seems really random, and it makes it really hard with the bolt action, because if you miss, if you get that one, that you have to take that second shot, if you don't get your pistol out fast enough, which is about 99% of the time, you're toast. So that's something to keep an eye out for, because I'm not exactly sure what's going on there and why it's so random. I don't know if it's lag, but it can't be lag because it does damage them. So it's something to keep an eye on. But as far as weaponry goes, it's been, other than being able to aggressive snipe more and all this stuff with the different scopes, the randomness has kind of plagued my game time with the bolt action sniper rifles. Hopefully, as they've kind of sold off the unlocks in the recon tree and cut them short in the beta, hopefully they have some more really high-end sniper rifles in there where you can really get busy, and it's going to be, you know, guaranteed one-shot type thing, and go from there. I mean, I think the hitboxes are really well set up where if you're shooting somebody in the leg, it's got to be chest or above, should be one shot. No issues like that. So we'll see how it plays out. But overall, the beta's really good. I don't know what a lot of people's problems are. I think they're just looking to talk crap and say, I knew this game was going to be crap, Modern Warfare 3 for the win. It's not going to be like that. So if people cancel their pre-orders due to a couple things that are wrong in the beta build, then, you know, that's their loss, because it's not going to be any different from Modern Warfare 3. I can already guarantee you that. There's going to be issues. There's going to be, everybody within 6 months is going to be complaining and saying how great of a game Black Ops is. It's the never-ending cycle, and everybody's going to be having fun in this game for years. So it is what it is. So I'm going to bring you guys some more beta footage of the Assault class and Support class and how they mix those up a little bit, mixed and matched, and then get into an overall end of beta summary and give a good tips and tricks video, solid tips and tricks video to you guys. But that's what I got for you so far. I hope you enjoyed the clips, and I hope I can get some more really solid just wowzers clips for you guys. But that's what I got for you today. So as always, guys, keep your heads up. Have a great day. Peace.